The other story goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Jack White. Jack liked to do all the things little boys do. He went to school, he played with his big brother and his cousins, and he dreamed about what he would be when he grew up. But one of his most favorite things to do was to listen to his grandpa play music. Jack's grandpa could play lots of instruments, like the piano, the violin, the trumpet, and the flute. Jack and his grandpa and their family lived in one big house, and you could always hear Jack's grandpa playing music, even when he walked down the street past their house. Jack's grandpa wrote music too, and when people write music, then very often orchestras like the Pops will play that music. Well, Jack's grandpa wrote music 115 years ago. That's a long, long time, isn't it? So eventually, Jack grew up and became a fireman. Eventually, he became a dad. And eventually, he became a grandpa himself. Jack traveled all over the world, far away from his childhood home, but he always remembered his grandpa's music, the music that he loved to listen to as a child. And you know what? Tonight, the Panama City Pops, the musicians right here on this stage, will play Jack's grandpa's music. And you know what else? Jack, who, remember, is now a grandpa himself, is right here with us tonight in the audience, hearing his grandpa's music for the first time since he was a little boy. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, please join me in welcoming Jack White and his daughters, Marie and Denise, to tonight's performance of the music of Edwin Prentice Brooks. Jack, could you stand up, please? There we go. We're delighted that you're here and delighted to be playing this piece. And one more thing about Jack. When he was a little boy, there was no such thing as cell phones. So let's pretend that it's the way it was back then, and everybody be sure to silence their cell phones now. We thank you, our patrons and our sponsors, for making this season possible. I want to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of this orchestra, of our maestro and artistic director, Eddie Rackley, and of our ambitious and devoted board of directors, all of whom are committed to keeping classical music alive in our community. I extend my personal and sincerest thanks to all of them, and on their behalf, present the Panama City Pops.